Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome to Last Day on Earth Survival. Today I'll be showing you how to get rich and save your time at the same time. I'll be showing you this beginner-friendly grenade trick version. You have to know the grenade trick, because right now Last Day on Earth has a lot of different events, but you still have to clear Bunker Alpha if you want to progress in this game. So learning the grenade trick will seriously save you a lot of time. You can still wall trick every zombie, but hey, the grenade trick will definitely help you out. So first of all, you can open up this door, and as soon as you open it up, try to sneak. Boom, there you go, just like that. If it doesn't work for you, you can just kill this one zombie and you can go back to the elevator, or you can just kill these zombies over here. Don't even bother about it. It doesn't really matter. You can like whip out your katana like any other melee weapon and just kill those zombies, and that's about it. You don't have to worry about it. Now we're gonna go and hug this wall. We're gonna deal with another toxic spitter. There we go. Let's kill this zombie over here. Plus, for this grenade trick, I also brought some molotovs, because I'll be showing you how to do this trick with the molotovs, because you can save even more resources by using the molotovs, because you can use your grenades for the police department, and yet you cannot use these molotovs for anything else. For those that don't know, this is how you craft molotovs. You gotta go to the northern region to get the thermite, so that's a bit tricky. But hey, if you are going to the northern region quite a lot, if you're farming copper there, and if you have a lot of thermite, then crafting these molotovs is quite alright. And now I highly advise you, if you've never done this trick, 100% then clear this room. You have to clear this room, otherwise you will get stuck. I have gotten stuck there myself, even though I've been doing this trick now for quite a while. It's still easy to get stuck there, so just be careful. You can definitely practice there and you're not gonna get stuck, but it's just a lot easier to clear out that room. It's not that difficult. Later, once you practice with this trick, you don't have to kill this frenzy giant inside of this room. However, if you've never done this trick before, you should definitely kill the frenzy giant just so that it's safer for you. So hey, let's take out this frenzy giant here. We should be able to wall trick it, so let's just bring it all the way over here, because this room breaks all the grenade tricks. A lot of beginners and even intermediate players die inside of this room. It's easy to die there, so that's why you have to clear out those rooms. Or if you don't want a wall trick, you can just whip out your Glock and you can just kill this frenzy giant with a Glock or whatever else. It doesn't really matter. There we go. That's it. Now we can proceed further. If you've never cleared Bunker Alpha, then obviously it'll be a little bit tricky, so you might not know the layout of Bunker Alpha. So just try to like envision it, try to think about it, close your eyes, and think where you're gonna go, what you're going to do. Because you kind of have to remember the layout of Bunker Alpha for this grenade trick to work. If you don't know the layout, you will get stuck somewhere, so probably rewatch this grenade trick video a couple of times until you're like really sure that you can do this. But hey, once you clear that room, the grenade trick is like twice easier. You can start sneaking here as well. Let's take a saw blade mace. You don't have to kill the toxic spitter. You don't have to even kill this toxic abomination. We're just gonna sneak past both of them. We're gonna open the door. We're gonna sneak over here. We're gonna deal with this toxic bomb here. We can again wall trick them. You probably already know the drill. There we go. We're gonna kill the toxic bomb here. I would also advise you to open up this room here, because it's possible to get stuck inside of this room from the zombies. So just open up this room, and there we go. That's a bit better. You will be a bit faster. Let's kill both of these toxic spitters here. Let's open up the terminal, and just like that, we're almost done. Okay, let's get a saw blade mace. You should be able to sneak attack this toxic spitter with the saw blade mace. There we go, just like that. Let's get another toxic spitter. And as you can see, we barely had to use like any melee weapons here. And doing this grenade trick will definitely save you some time. Plus, it's more fun. As I said, there are lots of different events currently in Last Day on Earth Survival, and you can't really focus on all of them. And if you can't clear Bunker Alpha while doing those events, then that's perfect. That's why you should learn this grenade trick. Okay, there we go. We're gonna kill the last zombie now. There we go. We have this toxic spitter, midnight toxic spitter. Let's open up this terminal, and hey, let's start the grenade trick now. So we just prepared. We killed a couple of zombies there, so this is all you have to kill. Now we're gonna sneak. We're gonna go all the way up here. I'm trying to hug this wall just so that I don't aggro this toxic abomination. Also, over here, be careful. It's easy to aggro all of those zombies. So just try hugging this wall and everything should be all right. There we go. And there we go. We are ready now. Let's open up this door. Let's get like a Glock in our hands. We got healing items. For this trick, I would advise you to have almost a full durability armor. Like here we have like 90% durability. That should be enough. If you have 50% durability armor, most likely it's not going to be enough. So try to get something at full durability. Okay, let's open up this door. Let's walk in here. Let's aggro this frenzy giant. So far, everything is easy. We're going to get another frenzy giant. Do not forget to get another frenzy giant. They are pretty slow. Now we're gonna hop inside of this other room. So open up this room here. It's kind of possible to get stuck, but hey, just get that frenzy giant, like dip in and dip out. Now we're gonna quickly walk in and walk out. You don't have to wait there until the frenzy giant turns around, because if you start waiting there, you will get stuck. You just have to like put your head in and put your head out, and that should be fine. We have this toxic spitter following us. Luckily, we don't even have to go inside of that room. Before, you'd have to go inside of that room and gather those zombies. Now you don't even have to do this. Look at this. You're not going to get stuck there. We don't even have to aggro these other zombies. We're going to go all the way here. Try to hug this side of the wall just so that you don't aggro the other frenzy giant. If you aggro it, it's not that big of a deal. Just have some healing items. But hey, now we're going to go inside of this room. Make sure to heal up from the electricity in case you get hit by the frenzy giant. Now we're going to touch this other wall just to aggro the other zombie. We're going to walk in here. I'll stay here for like a split second because sometimes zombies loop around. I've never gotten stuck here, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. Now we're going to go all the way here. We will go inside of this gas room. There we go. We'll open up this door. And now we're going to aggro both of these zombies. We'll get the frenzy giant and the toxic abomination. Now, you could have here the rolling park. Also, actually, you don't even need the rolling park now anymore because we killed that frenzy giant. Hey, yo, that's cool. Okay, so let's grab this. And that's it. We can now hop inside of this room. It was like so much easier. Plus the frenzy giant. If you don't kill this frenzy giant here, the frenzy giant is going to go there and punch you in the face unless you're going to like go on the other side of the wall. That's possible to avoid that. But regardless, here we've killed the frenzy giant. We've cleared out that room. As you can see, this trick is a lot more doable right now because this was the point where a lot of people get stuck. I've gotten stuck inside of this room myself plenty of times. So if you can clear out both of these rooms, then why not? You can kill the frenzy giant inside of the toilet and you can clear out that room. However, later you don't even have to kill the frenzy giant here because it's easy to walk inside of this room, like dip in and dip out once you practice. You don't even have to kill the frenzy giant here. But to make this trick more beginner friendly, I'm showing you that you can kill the frenzy giant. Now, there's another thing that I have to tell you. Try to stay around here. Don't try to hug the wall where I'm pointing with my mouse because if you're gonna go all the way there, then zombies will start gathering on the other side of the wall and it'll be very difficult to bring them down here. So try to just stay here. Everything should be all right. And just wait for all of the frenzy giants to come. It takes quite a while for some of the frenzy giants to come here. And now I'm going to show you how to do the molotov trick, which is like the exact same trick as the grenade trick, except you got to have 6 molotovs instead of 3 grenades. I'm going to show you the grenade trick on the hard mode. So to throw your stuff here, it's quite simple. You got to walk a little bit closer here to the edge and just tap. Tap on your grenades or on your molotovs. There we go. The molotov did not leave my pocket because as you can see, I still have 6 molotovs in my pocket. So once again, I'm going to sneak. I'm going to tap to go lower. Boom. I'm going to tap on the molotov and I'll just rinse and repeat. Sneak, tap to go lower, molotov. Sneak, tap to go lower, molotov. Sneak, tap to go lower, molotov. There we go. Molotov now left. And when you're doing this molotov trick, be very careful. Do not spam like 6 molotovs at once because they do not stack. You have to wait until the zombies stop getting damaged. There we go. We're just going to stay now in one spot. Don't try to move up or down. Everything's going to be all right. There we go. The molotov has stopped. We're going to heal out once again. I'm going to throw one more molotov. It left my pocket. It's all right. I'll just stay patient. I'll just wait until all these zombies just burn. There we go. They're still getting damage. Plus, I'm getting damage as well. It's not that big of a deal. You don't really get that much damage. You do save those grenades. Because if you want to like min-max this game, it's better for you to save those grenades for the police department. Because you can clear police department waves with grenades. However, you cannot clear police department waves with molotovs. So if you have molotovs, you can use molotovs here. If you don't have molotovs, just proceed using grenades. It's totally normal. There we go. We just thrown one more molotov. We are going to heal up. We do have to use more healing items with these molotovs, so they're not perfect. However, I'm just giving you options. If you don't want to use molotovs, just use grenades. It's totally fine. There we go. We're going to throw one more molotov. Okay, there we go. They're done. We just have to throw one more molotov. So you got to have 6 molotovs to clear out the normal bunker alpha. Just like that, all the zombies have died. Let's grab all of the tickets. And just like that, the 3rd floor has been cleared. You don't have to go and wall trick every single zombie. Of course, you don't even have to use those molotovs. I can't stress it enough. If you don't have molotovs, just use grenades. Just use those 3 grenades and that's it. Now I'm going to activate the hard mode bunker alpha just to show you the hard mode grenade trick. Because this time I'm going to use grenades to kill all those zombies. And for the hard mode, you can also open it up. You can sneak attack this fast biter. If you couldn't sneak attack that fast biter, you can just kill these zombies here. You can go back to the elevator once you kill that zombie because those zombies will spawn back at their designated place. Now we can go up here. We can deal with one more toxic spitter. We can now shoot this exploder. You already know the drill. You can go and wall trick this exploder. However, I'm not going to bother you with those wall tricks. Let's kill this exploder here. And once again, clear out this room. I can't stress it enough. This will really help you out. I think a lot of people fail the grenade trick because of that room. If you clear out this room, like, you will probably love this grenade trick a lot more. There we go. We can kill both of these zombies. And here, this time, I'm not going to kill the Frenzy Giant because you don't really have to kill that Frenzy Giant. If you've never done this grenade trick, then probably go ahead and kill that Frenzy Giant. However, you don't have to do this. There we go. We sneak attack this Toxic Spitter. Let's get more Toxic Spitters. There we go. All these Toxic Spitters are dead. Once again, we're going to sneak past these zombies. While we're doing this trick, we might as well go and kill the blind one here. So let's get a shotgun. You probably already know how to kill the blind one here, but hey, as soon as the blind one goes to feed, just start the alarm. Now we're gonna get closer to the second alarm. I usually like using shotguns. You can even use melee weapons on the blind one. You will have to use more healing items. But hey, there we go. The blind one's going to heal. Let's activate the alarm. You gotta activate the alarm on time. If you're gonna activate it too early, it's not gonna work. And there we go. Just like that, the blind one is dead. Let's get all these hard mode items. Plus, let's get the 10 red tickets. Now, once again, we're gonna sneak past these both zombies. Let's go here. Let's kill now both of these guys. Using the grenade trick on hard mode, I'm not even sure if it's that worth it. Let me know your experience in the comments down below. You will be getting some hard mode items. Then you can exchange those hard mode items for a floppy crate. And if you get lucky and you get a grenade launcher, then maybe it's kind of worth it. But I don't know. If you do wall trick all of these zombies and if you don't use guns, then maybe it's worth it. But you still have to use 4 grenades for this trick. It's going to be only worth it if you get a grenade launcher. If you don't, then I'm not sure if it's that much worth it. However, it's still cheaper than probably wall tricking every single zombie here. So there's that. I'm just showing that it's possible to still do this trick in hard mode. Plus, I want to show you that it's possible to throw those grenades. But it's up to you if you want to use this grenade trick on hard mode Bunker Alpha. Maybe there will be like some sort of an event and you'll need to get points. Maybe then it's worth it to use this trick. Because we don't really get enough grenades to use like 4 grenades on hard mode and 3 grenades on normal mode. That's like 7 grenades. That is a lot of nades. Once again, we're going to hug this wall just to avoid all of those toxic abominations. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of armor. Be very careful, you can die. So that's why we're gonna get another set of armor. Luckily, we have some armor sets inside of the inbox. If you're planning on clearing the normal and hard mode Bunker Alpha, then just get 2 sets of armor. There we go. Now we have the full set of armor. We have the healing items, and we are ready to begin. Let's hop inside of this room. Once again, try to memorize the path, because this is like the most important part about this grenade trick. You just gotta memorize the path. Let's get this zombie. Let's get another zombie. And hey, if you fail, you fail. That's all right. You can always practice, but this trick will definitely save you some time. Let's go here. Let's get another Frenzy Giant. We're gonna quickly like dip in and dip out of this room. I told you to open up that door. I forgot about it. If I open up that door, it'll be simpler. You won't have to open it up. You can also get stuck inside of that room, so you can kill the Frenzy Giant there if you're afraid that you're gonna get stuck there, because that room is also kind of tricky. Now we have this Toxic Spitter following us. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm going to let it attack me. I'm going to open up this door, walk in and walk out. Look at this. We did not get stuck. Everything is great. Usually if you have other zombies inside of that room, they will mess some stuff up. So that's why you should kill those zombies. There we go. We're going to go to the bottom here. We're going to aggro this zombie. We'll open up the door. Once again, I'll heal up just in case the Frenzy Giant hits me in the face. I want to have full health here. We'll open up the door. Once again, I'll wait here for like a split second just so that zombie... Look at this. One zombie already came from the top. I'm afraid that maybe someday all of them are going to go from the top. So that's why I usually wait for like half a second, for just a split second. Okay, let's heal up again. Let's go through this room. Through this room. And it is normal if you're going to fail your first couple of runs. Just takes time. You will be worried. You will panic. So let's go. Let's hug this other wall. That way Frenzy Giant is not going to hit you in the face. Or you can have the rolling park, and that'll be better. Let's get these zombies. Or just have enough healing items. Just be ready that you're going to get hit in the face there. And let's hide once again inside of this room. Once again in the same spot. I'm not going to that other side of the wall. I'm just staying here kind of close. And I'm just waiting for all of these zombies to gather now. And there we go. All the Frenzy Giants have gathered here. So once again, we're going to like sneak. We're going to get closer to the edge. I'll throw the grenade. It did not leave my pocket, so you need 4 grenades for the hard mode. Once again, going lower, tapping the nade, sneaking, tapping to go lower, tapping the nade, sneaking, tapping lower, tapping the nade. There we go. The nade I've left. I'm going to wait if I get hit in the face. There we go. This time I did not get hit in the face, so I'm going to throw 1 more grenade here. And I'll try to throw all of them at once. This one and this one. There we go. 4 grenades I have left. And boom. There we go. The hard mode 3rd floor has been cleared. Now we're just gonna take all of these hard mode items and we can probably open up a floppy crate. if we get enough of those. Now, let's try to get that floppy crate. Let's give all of these items here. And there we go. Just like that, we've got the floppy crate. So let's open it up. Every 12 hours, you can get a new floppy crate. Here are some more tips and tricks. You can even give some coupons to Jordan here. However, don't really give any red tickets because red tickets are very rare. You kind of need them. The best tickets to give are going to be yellow tickets. So if you have, like, let's say 100 extra tickets, then give some of those yellow tickets to Jordan. You can also give some green tickets. If you have more than 100 green tickets, but if you don't have more than 100 tickets, then most likely just save those tickets for yourself. And just like that, now we have the floppy crate here. So let's go to the floppy crate. And as you saw, clearing that room is very worth it because that's the most stressful room if you wanted to do that grenade trick. But once you clear that room, the grenade trick becomes a lot less stressful. Okay, there we go. This is not an infected floppy crate. So let's kill a couple of zombies. And let's open up this floppy crate. So let's see if we can get a grenade launcher here because usually you get 2 C4s. Yes, we got a grenade launcher. This is epic. This is awesome. You do not always get the grenade launcher, but sometimes you do. And hey, we got that grenade launcher, we got a gun, and plus we got 2 C4s. You always get 2 C4s here. You get a full armor set if you get a normal floppy crate. If you get an infected floppy crate, you're only gonna get like a helmet or something. But hey, let's bring everything to the base now. You can get free grenades from the motel, so every time the motel resets, just go there and get that free grenade. For that, you'll have to have the burglar perk, so just keep leveling up and hopefully you get your burglar perk soon enough. You can also get some of the grenades inside of Bunker Alpha. There are like some locked lockers, but for that, you also have to have the burglar perk, and sometimes they do drop grenades as well. So hopefully this video has encouraged you to go and try out the grenade trick. It's definitely worth it to learn that trick because you will save a lot of time. And I highly suggest you check out my free-to-play playlist or click here on the second card and you'll go to a recommended video just for you. Or hop over to my channel, go to playlist, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I've played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely be sure to drop the subscribe button. And see you in the next one.